Now, let's talk to this man that knows all about history in Ipswich and Golden Circle, 75th anniversary, and the founded here, I think, at Ipswich. G'day, Harold H. Peacock. How are you, mate?
Yes, good morning. Fantastic. And yes, Golden Circle owes a lot to our city, Ipswich.
Well, tell us the story, because this is interesting again. Didn't it used to be over the back here somewhere?
Well, it used to be a lot of places where it founded, but it first started when the Golden Circle Cannery, as you know, was established at Northgate on the north side of Brisbane on the 28th of October 1947, and it's 75 years ago yesterday.
Wow.
Now, Golden Circle was initially part of the Committee of Direction of Fruit Marketing in Queensland. It was called COD, or COD for short. Now, Golden Circle was bought by the Americans in 2008, but that doesn't change its history and iconic status to us in both Queensland and Australia. And, Danny, Golden Circle was founded thanks to Ipswich, and here's why. Firstly, there was Percival James Savage. In the First World War, he'd been mentioned in dispatches 3 times.
Wow.
He was awarded a Distinguished Service Order and later an MBE. Savage was born in Ipswich in 1894.
Wow.
In fact, his 128th birthday would have been when we were talking last Saturday. And Savage, he attended the Ipswich Grammar School. After the war, he started a pineapple farm at Brookfield in the western suburbs of Brisbane, and there's still a Savages Road there today. He was chairman of COD, that's the Committee of Direction of Fruit Marketing, for 30 years, and was one of the 2 people directly responsible for the founding of Golden Circle.
Wow.
And the other person, Danny, was Bernard Flewell Smith.
Ooh.
He was also a hero in the First World War. He was awarded the Military Medal for Gallantry and later the CBE.
Wow.
Flewell Smith was born in Lowood in 1898. He also went to Ipswich Grammar School, and he was awarded the prize for the best results in Queensland, so he's smart. He was later the General Manager of COD and also responsible for the founding of Golden Circle. Now, Danny, there's more, because Golden Circle became known for marketing brilliance that took Queensland pineapples to the world. And again, Ipswich was front and centre. In 1930, the Ipswich Chamber of Commerce sent a case of 30 tins of canned pineapples.
Pineapples, yeah.
30 tins of canned pineapples to the Ipswich Chamber of Commerce in England. Now, this marketing initiative was thanks to COD, because they came up with the idea because of a surplus of pineapples that season. And Ipswich's gift to Ipswich in England was a marketing masterstroke, and other chambers of commerce followed suit. Then in 1931, the editor of the Queensland Times here in Ipswich himself received a case of pineapples as a gift from Michael Erbicher.
I actually ironed my shirt with a pineapple. Yeah, go on, yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay, we'll come to that later. But Michael Erbicher, who sent this case to the Queensland Times, this again proved to be a masterstroke. And Erbicher had grown up in the Ipswich district and had only left to go growing pineapples. But, Danny, there's always a but in these stories.
Oh, you're a but man.
Yes, well, Michael Erbicher was, because not everything golden about Golden Circle, not all stories are golden, and it proved that way with Michael Erbicher. For example, when Michael's mother, Frances, immigrated to Queensland in the mid-19th century, her ship got shipwrecked. The passengers survived, but they lost everything. One of Michael's brothers, George, was in and out of the Ipswich courthouse in a child maintenance case. At first it was dismissed, but perjury charges were brought, and the brother was ultimately ordered to pay up. Then there was another of Michael's brothers, Leonard. He was a shearer in Charleville, and while he was busy clipping the golden fleece, another man had shorn him of his domestic happiness and run off with his wife.
Oh.
And then there was a cousin Charles, who was one of five. He was one of 5 victims who were shot and burned in a mass murder at Pittsworth.
Holy snapping around the dog, Latson.
Yeah, and as for Michael himself, after he left Ipswich to go pineapple farming, while he was stepping into his cart, he slipped and broke his leg. Later, a tree fell on Michael and broke his leg again. And later on, when he was riding the horse along the Bruce Highway, as you do, his horse slipped on the bitumen and Michael broke his leg for a 3rd time.
Oh, they better cut it off.
So for this week, Danny, happy 75th birthday to Golden Circle. It was founded thanks to Ipswich, but not all the stories about those early pineapple men are golden.
Listen, with the Ipswich City Council, Mayor, this book needs to be put out all about Ipswich. We've got a couple of volumes of stories thanks to Harold the H. Peacock on West Bremer Radio. And, mate, you might want to know this. Here's some history for you today.
Yeah.
Jerry Lee Lewis has actually passed away. You remember him?
Oh, that's sad that he's gone. That's
Jerry,
sad news.
87. You remember what did a whole lot of shaking going on?
And great balls of fire.
Great balls of... He used to put his feet up and play it with his foot and everything. 87 years of age.
Yep. He died earlier in the week.
He died early in the week and he died again.
Yeah, but then he died again last night.
So he's died twice in 1 week.
Yeah.
I don't know how you do that.
Oh, the news of his death was premature, but that's that I won't be recording that on historyouthere.com, but there's a whole lot of other stuff, but my people only die once, let me say that.
That's for sure. And so how do we get that story and read that story and all the other stories you've talked about, which are so interesting? How do we get it?
Yes, Danny, you can go to historyouthere.com. I upload these stories and photos and more first thing every Sunday morning, so historyouthere.com.
And get on there and record a message and say, I love to listen to Harold the H. Peacock. We want to see who's got the best in the whole of Australia. You're on West Bremer Radio at 8:23.